Rebecca from the Swizzle Sisters podcast, and I'm here to talk to you today about shakers. There are two main types of shakers that people tend to use. Most home bartenders will use this shaker. It's called a Cobbler shaker. My Cobbler shaker screws on, but some just suction on. And the great thing about a Cobbler shaker is it has its own strainer. You don't have to strain your drink out. This is what most home bartenders use. It's totally sufficient and totally fine to use one. This is an elevated craft crew one, so I would highly recommend this shaker if you're going to get one. But you don't have to. You can go to a thrift store and get a shaker for $1. Works just as well. The other type of shaker that people use is a Boston shaker. Most professional bartenders use a Boston shaker. The smaller part is often a pint glass. And the way I build a drink in a Boston shaker is I fill the smaller part up with ice, build my drink in a large part, and then I grab it, quickly tip it over. You'll hear it seal, especially when it's cold. You'll hear that. And then you shake it as hard as you can, and don't be afraid to shake it very, very vigorously. And occasionally it will stick, and you just either twist it or hit it on the side, and it will come off. The difference between a Boston shaker and a Cobbler shaker is you will need to strain your drink. So it doesn't have a built-in strainer in it. Here's a Hawthorne strainer that I'm using, and you will have to drain your drink out. Also, because Hawthorne strainers aren't very fine, if you want it very strained, double strained, you can pour that through yet another strainer. And then stirring drinks. So if you have a spirit-forward drink, in general, a drink that does not have juice in it, you generally stir it like a Manhattan. And the way I build my drinks in a stirring glass is I build the drink in the glass before I put the ice in. And then I put the ice in last, and then I stir it. And I'm not very good at this, but the way you stir it is you, with one motion, have your spoon on the outside of the inside of the glass. So the very edge of the inside of the glass with the ice in the middle, and you stir it very, very quickly. When you're done, you will need to strain it out because, of course, stirring glasses don't have strainers. And I use my Hawthorne strainer and a double strainer if I need to. Hope you learned a little bit about shaking.